They get so much hate watching viral clips of them saying ridiculous things. I mean,
Yeah.
it is a rabies infested hen house. I saw you on The View.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's been overwhelming my past couple days. So I just went in there, did my thing. I had no idea what to expect. I didn't know who Sunny Hostin was. I actually still really don't know.
Her husband accused of committing federal insurance fraud in a lawsuit. Okay, now let's read this. Rob, is this a video?
Well, I have this. I'll show you this about.
Just read this and I'll come to.
So I wasn't expecting necessarily for her to kind of try to ambush me in that way and attack my character in that way.
Well, it is the show that people love to hate.
Yes, that's true.
Welcome back to Pop Flash, your ultimate destination for Hollywood drama, jaw-dropping scandals, and the juiciest controversies. Today, we're diving headfirst into a story that's shaking up both the entertainment and medical worlds. It's a tale of alleged fraud, courtroom showdowns, and public outrage that you don't want to miss. So grab your popcorn and get comfy because this is going to be a wild ride. Let's dive straight into this unfolding drama. Sunny Hostin, one of the outspoken voices on The View, often grabs attention with her sharp takes on morality and systemic failures. But this time, it's not her fiery remarks that have her in the spotlight. It's her husband, Dr. Emmanuel Hostin, an orthopedic surgeon who's found himself at the heart of a scandal that's sending shockwaves through New York. He's one of 180 defendants named in what's being described as one of the most massive RICO lawsuits the state has ever seen. The accusations? We're talking insurance fraud, shady kickbacks, and even allegations of unnecessary surgeries. Yes, it's as jaw-dropping as it sounds.
So, Dr. Emmanuel Manny Hostin, an orthopedic surgeon and husband of The View co-host Sunny Hostin, is accused in December lawsuit fraudulently billing insurance. By the way, this is a Daily Caller story I'm reading. The lawsuit alleges Hostin knowingly provided fraudulent medical and other healthcare services in exchange for kickbacks and or compensation, and names him among nearly 200 defendants in one of New York's largest RICO cases. Wow. Hostin's attorney, Daniel Twites, denies the allegations, calling the lawsuit a meritless attempt by a near-bankrupt insurance carrier to intimidate doctors and restrict healthcare benefits. The case involves claims that Hostin performs unnecessary surgeries on patients after minor accidents without exploring less invasive treatments, with American Transit citing New York's 1974 no-fault law as contributing to widespread insurance.
This lawsuit has all the makings of a real-life thriller. The RICO Act, a law originally crafted to dismantle organized crime and take down mob bosses, is now being wielded against a network of medical professionals. Picture this. Instead of mafia dons and crime syndicates, we have doctors and surgeons allegedly running a scheme to milk the healthcare system for all it's worth. The accusations paint a wild picture of unnecessary surgeries being performed, with insurance companies unknowingly footing the bill and money exchanging hands faster than you can say fraud. It's like Goodfellas colliding with Grey's Anatomy, except the drama isn't scripted and the stakes couldn't be higher.
I want a citizen that has a policy. I mean, I'm not saying that Joe Rogan should be removed from Spotify. He's got 11 million listeners. He's got a $100 million, contract as of 2020. But I do think as the podcast platform, you have to have some sort of guidelines. How about a disclaimer on his podcast that says, this is misinformation? How about removing some of the podcasts that disseminate this misinformation?
They have.
And that's
Let's talk specifics because the details are just as explosive. The lawsuit accuses Dr. Hostin of receiving financial perks for recommending and performing minimally invasive joint surgeries, procedures like knee and shoulder repairs that, on the surface, might seem routine. But here's the kicker. Were these operations even necessary? According to the allegations, some patients who walked into his office, trusting their doctor's expertise, were instead pulled into a sinister game of profit and deceit. Imagine discovering that your well-being was just another line item in a fraudulent money-making scheme. If these claims are true, this scandal could mark one of the most shocking betrayals in modern medical history, leaving a permanent scar on the trust between doctors and their patients. And here's where things get even more dramatic. Enter Joe Rogan, the podcast titan who thrives on stirring the pot. Rogan wasted no time zeroing in on Sunny Hostin and The View, calling out what he sees as glaring hypocrisy. With his signature bluntness, he reminded everyone that Sunny, who has spent years moralizing to the public, might have known all along about her husband's alleged shady activities. And Rogan didn't stop there. He took the opportunity to roast The View and its hosts, making a scathing remark that their combined IQ might struggle to hit triple digits. Brutal? Absolutely. But Rogan's fans are loving every second of his takedown, flooding social media with reactions that only amplify the drama. As for Sunny, her response, or lack thereof, is turning heads. Normally, she's quick to jump into the fray, especially when controversy is involved. But this time, she's chosen silence. No fiery rebuttals, no statements, nothing. Fans are left speculating. Is she quietly standing by her husband, working behind the scenes to safeguard her image, or simply biding her time on legal advice? The theories are running wild, and her uncharacteristic quietness has become the loudest part of this scandal. But let's not overlook the counterpunch. Dr. Hostin's legal team is coming out swinging, dismissing the entire lawsuit as a baseless, meritless attempt by American Transit Insurance Company to recover financial losses. The defense argues that this isn't about justice, but a desperate move by a struggling company trying to deflect blame from its own troubles. This classic courtroom strategy of flipping the narrative onto the accuser is only adding more fuel to the fire. The stakes? Higher than ever as both sides gear up for what's shaping up to be a legal showdown of epic proportions. As this gripping legal drama continues to unravel, it's exposing cracks in the foundation of our healthcare system, and it's a terrifying wake-up call. Trust in doctors, once considered unshakable, is now being questioned. Insurance companies, tasked with safeguarding patient interests, are under fire for enabling an environment where profits seem to outweigh care. Imagine sitting in a doctor's office, seeking help, but instead wondering, am I here for treatment, or am I just another pawn in a high-stakes financial game? It's a chilling reality that's shaking public confidence to its core. But here's where the plot thickens. This case isn't just about Dr. Hostin. With a staggering 180 defendants named in the lawsuit, this could blow the lid off a deeply entrenched network of corruption within the medical field. Think about it. Doctors, hospitals, and entire institutions allegedly prioritizing profit over patients driven by greed. If these allegations hold up, we're looking at a case so massive it could overshadow even the wildest Hollywood scandals. This isn't just fraud, it's a potential betrayal of public trust on a scale rarely seen. And let's not forget the personal stakes. Dr. Hostin's career and reputation are teetering on the edge, while Sunny Hostin's carefully curated public image hangs in the balance. The fallout isn't just professional, it's personal, affecting the way people view healthcare and the influential figures tied to it. One thing is undeniable, the stakes couldn't be higher. The courtroom showdown is only beginning, and with every twist and revelation, the tension mounts. Will this case rewrite the narrative of trust in the medical field, or will it expose a system so broken that it leaves permanent scars? The story is far from over, and here at Pop Flash, we're keeping our finger on the pulse of every shocking development. So stick with us for all the updates, scandalous details, and behind-the-scenes drama as this saga unfolds. You won't want to miss a moment? Before we wrap up, let us know in the comments. Do you think Sunny Hostin knew about her husband's alleged actions? Is this lawsuit a desperate move by an insurance company, or is it exposing a deeper issue in the healthcare system? We're dying to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a single update. Until next time, this is Pop Flash signing off. Peace.